Dismissive avoidants are addicted to the novelty of new love. What they're addicted to is the infatuation. And what they often confuse is infatuation for real love. Infatuation and love are not the same thing. Infatuation is fueled by dopamine, the reward hormone. It helps you feel good. You feel like you're on cloud nine and you feel just enamored with this person. Real love, it's actually a choice. It's a deep commitment. The choice to choose that person every single day, to give them your love, your effort, your commitment, your care, your empathy, and your consideration. It is absolutely a choice, and it is much, much deeper than just infatuation. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, also plays a role with love. But when it comes to the avoidant, they are chasing infatuation. That early dating phase where they seem to show up so well, where they seem all in, that dopamine is numbing their insecurities. It is helping them suppress their inner shame, their wounds, and the emotions that they don't want to face. And by being in new relationships, it helps them avoid the vulnerability that they fear so much. It helps them avoid having to face the things that they actually fear facing. And it helps them avoid having to disappoint a partner or having to get too close and get rejected or having their inner shame, that defectiveness wound exposed. So when the relationship gets real, the avoidant gets running. It tends to coincide with the honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase generally lasts between 4 to 8 months, give or take, in a relationship. And the honeymoon phase is fueled by dopamine. Dopamine, the reward hormone, does play an important role in dating, but the brain can't sustain that heavy, elevated level of dopamine forever. The dopamine levels come down. And when the dopamine levels come down, the avoidant has their insecurities exposed. It's no longer masking those insecurities. The thing is, when those dopamine levels come down, the avoidant will think that the spark is gone. And instead of recognizing that it's their insecurities that are showing up, their emotional unavailability, their fear of intimacy, they think that lost spark means they are with the wrong person. That when they find the right person, they won't feel this way. They won't feel the urge to run. And that's because self-reflection is something that is incredibly difficult for avoidance because of that wound of shame. And it all comes from consistent childhood emotional neglect. This is a person that was not given that love and nurturing that they needed as a child. And because of that, they grew up to feel defective and unlovable. And they put up these walls to shield themselves from being exposed as defective and unlovable. And that's also why they avoid looking within. Because if they take accountability and admit wrongdoing, it's the emotional equivalent of confirming their own shame and defectiveness. So, to avoid having to deal with that inner wound of shame or any vulnerability that could expose their shame, they stay addicted to the honeymoon phase, to the dating phase, to the novelty of new love and infatuation. Because they're riding that dopamine high, which numbs it and suppresses it, masks their insecurities, and they get that validation they crave. And it helps distract them. It's a constant distraction. The new relationship is an escape. They're escape artists, meaning they're constantly looking for a way to escape the real life stresses as well as their inner emotions and insecurities that they don't want to face. And while the relationship is new, their partner is that escape. But when the relationship becomes real and the insecurities get unmasked and their stress level goes up because of growing closeness and commitment, well, the partner is no longer escape. They are a source of stress. So on to the new relationship. The spark is gone. They're blaming this person and they start it all over again. Infatuation. Oh, the dopamine, it feels great. Spark fades, rinse and repeat. It's not because of you. It's not because you weren't good enough if you went through this with a dismissive avoidant. It's because they're addicted to new love. They're addicted to that honeymoon phase and infatuation. And they're chasing that dopamine so they don't have to face their inner selves.